So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Do we need maybe we need a roll call vote. We need a roll call vote.
George Howard,
Yes.
Jeff McWhorter,
Yes.
Fred Pappas,
Yes.
Fred Root,
Yes.
Dan Schroeder,
Yes.
Larry Stone,
Yes.
Brian Anser,
Yes.
Gary Gregg,
Yes.
Tom Haynes,
Yes.
Motion passes. Okay, on to law enforcement. George, you wanna?
Yeah, I want to move to go ahead and pay the receipts for the law enforcement and accept the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Then we drop down to the correctional healthcare contract for 3 years. Tom, do you want to elaborate on that, or do you want me to try to explain it?
Well, basically, it's a 3-year contract with, healthcare, correctional healthcare. And, it's a 3.75 increase. But the 3-year contract, they gave us 2 proposals, one year increase, the other, or a 1-year contract, the other 3 years. The 3-year contract, we'll lock them in at that rate for those 3 years, so that'd be my recommendation.
So this is health care for prisoners.
Correct.
So we can lock it in at 3.5% increase for 3 years, or 3.75 for the first year, and then we don't know what is gonna happen after that, if we take the 3.75. My recommendation is we, as Tom said, take the 3.5 for the 3 years. It'll save us money in the long term, and it's something that we can't avoid, we have to have it.
We need a motion to approve that?
That's my motion.
Okay. All in favor of the 3-year contract?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
On that, Jeff, a minute, if we could, a couple of us, Mr. Pappas and I toured the jail the other day. I would, if anybody that hasn't done that, it's kind of an eye opener. If you get a chance, you know, it was informational. I wouldn't want to be there. But I appreciate the time that they spent. So.
Well, we got some good people down there running this, so. You done, George? We move on to nursing home? Tom?
In your packet, you have, something on the nursing home, agenda, call to order, et cetera. I would like to make a motion to approve this.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Ryan, you wanna give us a report on public health?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to pass or approve the minutes of the Mercer County Health Department meeting on January 15th.
Second.
I'll second.
And then motion moved and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ryan, do you wanna give a report on the Mercer County Governing Board, Hospital Governing Board too?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the hospital governing board. That was our last meeting for the county involvement. It took place on January 21st.
So moved, second? Second. All in favor of approving the minutes from January 21st meeting?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Okay, now we're on transportation now. I would like to Make a motion to approve the minutes of the January 30th Highway Committee meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I would like to make a motion to approve the Ohio Grove Ridge Structure 066-43008 preliminary engineering agreement, section 1210128-01-DR.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, maybe DR.
Yeah, that's an I that section now.
I know, I thought
They
they
take
said
it.
D.
Do I have a second for that?
Yeah.
That's an I that section number, so I can.
All in favor? Aye. Okay.
Must be Jimmy's fault.
It's an I that.
Also, Jimmy, you want to give us a report on our sale of our car?
There's nothing to report that we sell that, and we have four bids, and there's two bids which high bid like 1,200, I believe. Brian Shaw and William Shaw and what's the other guy? Mr. Rankin, and to a toss coin, Mr. William Shaw was the winner, so we have to award the sale to Mr. William Shaw.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Pretty simple.
Ted, do you want to proceed with zoning report?
Zoning minutes from the zoning board of appeals is in your packet. A motion to approve. I make a motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There's nothing on development. So we move on to animal control. Mr. Ruth?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes as presented for the animal control.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Mr. Bratz, would you like to give us a report on waste management?
Trashy report. We can do that. January was obviously cold, but we still had 100 pounds of paint come in across the pathways in Mercer County and about 1,400 pounds of electronics from only 8 households. If that kind of tells you, after 8 years, 8 households were still bringing in 1,400 pounds of stuff. We didn't pick up Sherrard this last month. They have not called. So we're probably looking at a ton of electronics that were brought in during January's cold. The facility is still chugging along. 25,000 pounds of stuff is coming in over January, even with the cold. That's about 1,000 pounds a day, 6 days or 7 days a week is what we're taking in down there. So we're on track for one heck of a year again. I applied to the EPA for educational grant money. This was money that was supposed to have been available in 2012 to tell the public what was going on. The money was there, but it wasn't appropriated, so we couldn't spend it in 2012. We're going to get to spend it in 2013. The grants were submitted. They were due by February 1st. We have not heard, but my models are telling me that we're going to see some results fairly soon on that. So that would be $2,000 per county, which would give us $6,000 for the Tri-County to do public education, which is going to be a lot of money for us. So maybe we'll get the word out. We're looking for handouts. When somebody brings us in something, we want to give them something to take home so that they have something tangible in their hand. That, oh yeah, I can take my toaster out there, I can take my electric egg beater or whatever, that they'll still take those things. Hauling licenses, these little blue squares. By the end of March, every truck that's hauling trash, residential trash in Mercer County should have one of those on the right-hand side of their windshield. If they don't, that means they haven't checked in with me, and I have no idea where your trash is going if you're giving it to them. So if it winds up in a ditch someplace, it's still your trash. You own your trash forever, no matter where it goes, even to the landfill. This helps us, one, make sure that we've got bona fide people hauling the stuff. Two, we know what they're doing and how much they're doing, so I can report to the EPA what we're doing, and that's recycling, reversing, solid waste. This Thursday, I get to go to a food composting seminar up in Lombard. 2 reasons I go to these. One, we have a compost site in Monmouth, and it's the only grant money available that's out there. There's for food composting. It'll be an opportunity maybe to get some grant money for the city of Monmouth to do food waste composting. But it also is it's put on by the IPA and DCEO, which are the 2 agencies that I deal with most of the time. And it gives me a chance to sit down and have lunch with the people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis over the phone, and just reconnects that tangible, physical meetings, which is a good thing. And finally, the township schedules for 2013 are very close to being tweaked. I've got the bids for the containers for them. It's just a matter of getting 23 road commissioners all on the same page, which is Jordan's hat. Laughing at Mr. Nash. But yeah, there's 23 of them, and they're a good group of people, but definitely a very variety of personalities. And I have a calendar, and we try to pick 23 of them into the good weather of the year, so that'll hopefully be out next month. If there's no questions, that's all I had for you tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jed. Going on, to finance, Mr. Pappas.
In your packets, item 15 are the finance committee minutes. I make a motion to approve these minutes.
I hear a second.
Discussion.
Discussion?
Last paragraph of that is against the bylaws set forth by the county board. So we may want to review that at the next
I
meeting.
think we will. Requires more discussion. That being noted,
You're talking about the last paragraph of the first page.
Page, yes,
Okay.
that is in violation of the bylaws.
Just
And
so-
we can discuss that at the next finance meeting.
Okay. I do think it should be noted that what we're going to be discussing, there was a 9-0 vote to suspend county per diems paid to county board members. And in addition, there was an additional motion made to suspend mileage reimbursement to county board members. Just so that the record shows that that's what was discussed. And if there's a issue of legality here that needs to be reviewed, certainly it should be reviewed. But I think that the intentions are to help the county board do its part as we try to deal with a severe budget shortfall. And I've always learned in all the management schools I've attended, and businesses I've ran, that it starts at the top in leadership and filters down when tough decisions and difficult things have to be made. So I commend the finance committee for their vote. And as I said, if there's something technical here that we need to look at further, Mr. Schroeder.
Yeah, it'll be Article 5.6.
Could you read that, please?
And then, it can be resolved by Article 5.14. So,
Okay, we'll look at those and talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot, I
No,
appreciate
I just want to make sure we follow the laws.
I don't disagree. None of us want,
I think we can do this voluntarily, but not by mandate,
Yeah.
which is what the,
Without, unless we go with Article 5.14.
okay.
I agree, we'll discuss it in final recommendation at the finance committee meeting, but I thought that the folks in here tonight would like to know what we were pulling out in a minute. So, subject to that revision, the motion's on the floor, it's been seconded and discussed. I think we need to call the question.
To approve the
To
minutes?
approve the minutes.
I don't have any problem approving the minutes. Do I have a second? All in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
All opposed? Carries.
Also in our packet, behind those dreadful minutes, are the January claims to be paid. We approved those at the finance committee meeting. Claims of $278,000. So I make a motion that we pay all of our vendors and employees. I'm sure we already paid most all our employees, but a motion to approve the January claims. I make that.
Second. Moved and seconded. All in favor of paying January claims?
Aye.
Opposed? Happy?
Mr. McWhorter, one last thing, and then I will be done under finance. I shared with the finance committee last week, we get a summary of the financial condition from Phyllis and Mike. Actually, Phyllis puts the reports together, and then our treasurer, Mike Burleson, adds his information.